Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we'll be reviewing the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Before we get into this video though, as always, if you're going to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood of the TRD Pro is a twin-turbo 3.4 liter V6 that's paired to a 10-speed automatic and a hybrid system. Fuel economy, you can expect to get, high teens with this on average, and then power outputs are 437 horsepower and then 583 pound-feet of torque. Okay. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you're going to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see TRD Pro there on either side, pretty cool. This one's finished in Terra. It's the 24 TRD Pro color. I think it looks best on the 4Runner, but it looks good here on the Tundra as well. Now I've got the upgraded headlights here with the Tundra. You can kind of see that in there. And then I like this on the new Tundra, pops down. Notice we got the marker lights and they actually say TRD inside of them. Got the Heritage Toyota logo with the light bar built into the grille, and we've got fog lights here as well. And so putting it all together, I think it actually looks pretty sharp. And then, just like other TRD Pros, it does have extra protection underneath. So you kind of got to dive really deep, but you can see that. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 285, 65, 18 in the front and over in the rear. You can see here with the wheels, you've got the BBS forged wheels, blacked out TRD there in the center. And then pretty aggressive tires. I've seen these with 35s and they look crazy. Now this does have TRD tuned suspension and it's got Fox shocks. Man, someone had fun with this. It's dirty under there. You can see the big chunky fender flares here. Notice the mirror cap is satin. Same thing with the door handles. And then we've got our coil suspension set up in the rear, and it looks like not an all-terrain tire there for the spare tires, so not a full-size spare. Anyways, here's your full side view with this TRD Pro. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We got the tailgate drop down as well. And then taking a look at the bed here, you guys can see composite bed with this one, which is really cool. LED lights, you've got the cargo tie downs as well. And then we have a full outlet here in the bed. Now the tailgate, it's not automatic with lifting it up, but you get this cool button here on the side if you want to lower it down yourself. And then you guys can see the TRD Pro exhaust there, and then more of that camo print here on the back, and then of course TRD Pro there as well. But putting it all together, I think this looks pretty sweet. I think Solar Octane though was my favorite color for the Tundra TRD Pro. Now take a look at the door panel on the back. You can see with the stitching that goes throughout, and then tons of storage here. And then on these seats again, you got that camo print all down the center, and I like this with the red stitching. Now with the hybrid, you don't get the cubbies underneath, but you still get these cool floor mats. Legroom back here is solid. Got a little storage pocket. We've got our own cup holders. It's actually soft touch around them. Storage down below with some USB ports. You also have a cup holder armrest here. I'll pull it out quickly so you can see that whole setup. And then headroom back here, it's pretty good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see again with the trim, got all of our window controls here. The mirrors do power fold in. You've got your memory seat function, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then payload on this is 1,345 pounds. TRD Pro there, and then again with the camo print, all of our adjustments on the side. You get upgraded pedals with this. That's for the heated steering wheel. You can see the TRD light bar button there as well, and then you got soft touch here on the dash, and then notice the steering wheel is manually adjustable. Now take a look at the steering wheel. You can see the marker there at the top, and then I really like this perforated trim all around. TRD there at the bottom. You got practical controls like your adaptive cruise control, controls for the center, voice command controls, all of that. And then you got your regular stocks here on the back. And then we've got this big digital gauge cluster here. You can see, yeah, not getting the 20 miles per gallon that it says it can get, but still decent. Different drive modes with this too. I've just kept it in normal mode. It does have multi-terrain select as well, so you've got off-road modes. Got this really nice 360 camera system, great resolution. I think that's one thing that Toyota did a really good job with. And you got the off-road view too, which is fun. So I think that's all great. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with it's great. It's easy to use and it's a massive, massive screen. We've got dual zone climate controls down below, heated and ventilated seats as well. You got your analog control for the radio, and then you can see the trailer backup assistant. That's for the camera view, stability control, rear locking, differential, wireless phone charging pad. And then if we move this out of the way, you can see here with the auto hold and then the parking brake. And yeah, you got the TRD shifter here as well, some cup holders, and then we got our drive mode select. tow haul mode. With that, you got multi-terrain and then crawl control all built into that system. Still, just a traditional 2-speed transfer case. And then again, nice trim here with the stitching. And then I really like the center console design. I think this is cool with the window. And then you can open it up all the way if you want. It's cool how you've got the Toyota logo there across the dash, and then again, soft touch here. Good storage in the glove box. Camera rear view mirror. This one has a panoramic sunroof. And then we also have the whole window going down in the back, which is fun. So here's what I want to sticker for this TRD Pro. You can see pretty much everything's standard. You do have a few things like the TRD Pro lettering being blacked out. But anyways, total MSRP, $74,295. Let's drive it. Let's talk about the visibility before we set off. Here's visibility of the hood, both the mirrors, the rest of the rear, and let's set off. So, setting off in the TRD Pro. This is one of my demo cars for the week, and it's a really cool truck. And this actually is happening at the perfect time. So, I don't need a pickup truck right now, but in the next 6 to 12, 18 months, depending on what happens, I might need a pickup truck again, you know, for the towing and then also for the bed use. And so I've been debating on what I should get. I don't really think I want another Raptor because I'm just kind of done with them. Kind of done with Ford. So the two trucks that I've really been considering is TRD Pro and then the Silverado ZR2. Now, I just had an AT4X AEV edition, and that's basically ZR2 and acceleration. Yeah, this thing's quick. Last week and now this week I have the TRD Pro, so I literally get to live with the two trucks. Basically, I mean, again, I wouldn't get the GMC version, get the Chevy version, but essentially I get to live with the two trucks that I'm considering buying back to back. I think that's really cool. And at the end of the video, I'll kind of talk about where I'm at mentally with both of the trucks. So first off, with the TRD Pro, really comfortable suspension, the multi-link in the back, and the Fox shocks just do a great job. This handles really well. Like, it's actually, for a big vehicle, it actually turns pretty dang well. And it's also comfortable. Seats are comfortable as well. I don't have anything bad to say about how this drives. This twin turbo V6, again, I've said this in the past, I don't think the hybrid really makes it any faster, but regardless, great engine. It's got really good torque, and you don't feel like you need more power. And it's smooth. I mean, look at this right now. It's just idles. This powertrain, I feel like, is the closest gas powertrain that we have that drives more like a diesel. It's not diesel, it's not there, but it's really solid. They've done a really good job with this powertrain. And then aside from that, you know, some other stuff here with the Tundra. Yeah, you can see the handling there. It's not the most economical on the planet, but I mean, it's decent. You can get close to 20 miles per gallon. So for an off-road full-size pickup truck, that's honestly not bad. And yeah, I mean, so let me talk about kind of like the things I guess I don't like about this truck. I wish it sat a little bit higher, bigger tires from the factory. I think that, you know, everyone's doing, it seems like 35s nowadays. So I don't know, just bigger tires than what this has. It's not bad though. And then obviously recovery points, needs those. And then the interior, like the center console doesn't feel the tightest. Some of this trim, it's nice. I like the material use, but again, the fit and finish doesn't necessarily feel the tightest. I think they could clean that up a bit. And so yeah, other than that, like, again, I think it drives great. So my thoughts on this versus the ZR2 with I would get that with the Duramax. It's a tough choice. I keep going back and forth. I haven't talked to anyone at Toyota yet, but from what I understand, with the Chevy, I could probably get a pretty substantial discount. So when it comes to pricing, you know, the Silverado is more expensive with the MSRP price. It is a higher MSRP, but I could get a really pretty substantial discount, which would make it closer in price to this MSRP. I don't know if I could get any discount on one of these off of MSRP. I don't know. So there is a big price difference. If it was like MSRP to MSRP, it kind of lean more towards the Tundra, because I mean, it's like a $10,000 price difference. That's a lot of money, and I don't feel like the ZR2 is $10,000 more truck, if that makes sense. But if it comes down to the pricing's pretty close, I do like the diesel in that ZR2 quite a bit, and I like the fact that you can get it with really, like this, I'd have to modify, if I wanted to do some off-roading with it, like hardcore off-roading, I have to modify, get different bumpers, maybe lift it, bigger tires, whereas the ZR2, it's so capable out of the box. It's more, it has more ground clearance than this, it has more skid plates with that AEV package, so it's just a really good package overall. So let me know which one you do. I will be doing a comparison between them probably next week, but overall, I think the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro is very reasonably priced for what it is in today's market, and it's a really cool pickup truck. So that's all.